Hi everyone, good afternoon. Welcome to my vlog. And today I'm going to discuss with you the life and works of Rizal. So, let's go. So, let's start. On June 19, 1861, Jose Rizal was born in Calamba, Laguna Province. Jose Rizal was born under the Chinese sign ox, which people are said to be kind, caring souls, logical, positive, filled with common sense, and with their feet firmly planted on the ground. They work hard, patiently, and methodically, with original intelligence and reflective thought. On the other side, in the Western astrology, Jose Rizal was born under the sign of the twins, which is the Gemini, which means dual-natured, elusive, complex, and contradictory. On the one hand, it produces the virtue of versatility, and on the other, the vices two-facedness and flightiness. They take up new activities enthusiastically but lack application, constantly needing new interests, fleeting from project to project as apparently purposelessly their concentration, through intense for a while, does not last. Jose Rizal was the seventh of 11 children who had 9 sisters and 1 brother. Both his parents, Francisco Mercado Rizal and Teodora Alonso Rialonda, were educated and belonged to the distinguished family. From an early age, Jose Rizal showed a precocious intellect as a child. Rizal spent a lot of time in nature making careful observations that sparkled his creativity. First teacher of Rizal was his mother, who was a remarkable woman of good character and fine culture. On her lap, he learned the alphabet and prayers at the age of 3 and could read and write poetry at the age of 5. She taught him value which he carried until later in his life. Rizal's intellectual fame and greatness were usually attributed on 3 factors: hereditary, environmental, and gift from God. Jose Rizal inherited the qualities of his ancestors and parents. The scenic beauties of Calamba stimulated the inborn artistic and literary talents of Jose Rizal. God endowed Rizal with adaptable aptness of prodigy. However, the economic fortunes of Rizal's that enabled them to send Jose Rizal to the best schools and universities of the time should also be considered as a significant role in his intellectual development. Jose Rizal in his young life had experienced an inferiority complex. He was greatly adversely affected by his physique. He was often described a very thin child with a disproportionately big head, and his sisters always teased him because of his frail body. Hence, Rizal developed a knowing self-consciousness and inferiority that he carried even his adulthood. In the early stages of adolescence, Rizal wanted to expand his weak image by going into bodybuilding and athletics. Rizal's sense of inadequacy always intrudes continually upon him. This may explain his inability to sustain his relationship with women and his great dread for responsibility. Thus, Rizal's refusal to join the Katipunan was suggestive of his emotional deficiency and sense of inadequacy. The positive side of his predicament was made it him dynamic. He continually looked for ways to be better than others did. He became a jack of many talents and a master of many trades. He overcame his insecurities and his rises above all others. He responded to the challenge of conquering himself and succeeded. Rizal finally was able to accept a great responsibility. He gave his life for our country. From a weak, frail child, Jose Rizal rose to become one of the tallest individuals in the history. This is where I had to see myself in his situation. On my younger age, like Dr. Jose Rizal, I am very affected on my physique and lifestyle. I was thin and black because I lived in the barrio of Panay back then. I'm afraid of electric fan, TV, and sound 6 speaker. Everyone is teasing me for being indigent. They call me Mandaya or Baida and always calling me idiot every time I run because they turn on the electric fan. I felt bad how they treated me back then. No one wants to play with me. No one wants to talk to me except on my cousin. I don't have my parents to protect me. My parents left me at my aunt's house because they have to work. So, Remembering those days ache my heart. Well, I have to be treated that way. I am no different from other child. I look to the mirror and very proud in what I become right now. I am not afraid now of electric fan. I am no longer thin and black. I am now firm and strong. I am now a becoming fourth-year college student and I'm proving them wrong. Right now, the thin and the idiot and their eyes are now slowly achieving her dreams. So, just keep it in mind. Never revenge. Just make positive things in life. Do not harm. Just be you and you do you. After studying at Universidad Central de Madrid, Rizal decided to see a famous eye surgeon in Europe for advanced studies in ophthalmology for him to help his mother's eye condition. See, Rizal is very selfless. He did not just think for himself but the welfare of those person around him, especially his loved ones. Nakikita ko rin ang aking sarili kay Rizal na kung paano niya inisip ang kalagayan ng kanyang ina kaya't nag-aral siya upang matulungan ito. Sa akin naman ay kailangan kong makapagtapos ng aking pag-aaral upang makatulong at maiahon man lang ang aking lola na siyang nagpalaki sa akin at nagturo ng mga magagandang asal. We have to help and protect our loved ones at all costs because they love and protected us also as we grow old. So this is Rizal travels, frustration, and disappointments. Rizal went home to the Philippines where some of the peoples are afraid to come near and talk to him because of No Limit Tangere novel that he published containing the perceived iniquities in law and practice in terms of the treatment by the ruling government and the Spanish Catholic friars of the resident peoples. Despite of the controversy, there are still who believe in Rizal, who are his true pal and found nothing about the novel he published. See, even if the world against you, there are still people who see the good in you. Like me, after I got pregnant, my group of friends didn't bother to text me at all and they are afraid to be judged because I'm one of their friends. So I canceled them in my life. Right now, I have one true body. I was miserable but in pain. But at the moment I realized I only needed a select few true pals. The person who corrects your errors, encourages you, makes you better, and never betrays you when you're not looking. I only have one true body at the moment, but she is more than enough. Therefore, I don't need many. So, what can I say about to all of you? Your friends should motivate and inspire you. Your circle should be well-rounded and supportive. Keep it tight. Quality over quantity always. And his writings, including other heroes, because the contribution they gave to the country is priceless. We, the youth and students, know only the little background of their lives and works. We are already moved. What we about if we dig deeper into this? Diba, we have a lot to learn pag mag deeper. So, for me, the reason to study anything is to broaden your education. And Rizal is an extremely important individual in the Philippine history. It is said that his writing influenced the drive to independence in our country. He was not physically part of the revolution, but he was still executed because of his influence.